fixed it. Because remember they trespassed you? He's the one that untrespassed you.
Was it really?
Yeah, Clark. Yeah, he's the one. He's pretty fair. I mean, he's fair. He's the boss. So he's probably just trying to say like.
How are you, dude?
So you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for demo.
All right. Thank you for asking my name. All of a sudden, you care about my name.
And having something to go. Oh, let me go. Exactly, Mayor.
For general public comment. So, general public comment. I'm here to talk about this lady because somehow she informed me that all of her family, all of her friends are killed by somehow. However, our LAPD are not doing much. Our city attorney and our council members are not doing much. I don't understand why that we allow a woman to continuously be the victim of the violent murder. However, there's no city politician mayor are doing much about it. I am in the United States, I have no support. And then this woman provided me with clothing, this woman provided me with food. So I am here to make sure that if anyone wants to hurt this woman, you got to get to me first. I am putting my back on the line to protect this woman because I will not allow any woman to be bullied, to be raped, to be killed, to be attacked like that. I am here to support and to protect this woman right here.
Awesome, yes.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name signed up under.
Harriet Elliott.
And which item would you like to speak to?
I'm plugging to speak on public comment.
You have 1 minute.
I want to thank 3-inch Strength, and he is being accosted and also discriminated against, and I want someone to help him over here. I appreciate what he said, and it is absolutely very true. Nobody pays attention. At Valley Commentary, look here, Holly Daddy, concerned about Ellen Davis. Ellen Davis, I'm sure, died. There's a few others. I one time said that Stella Tiabula might have died. She didn't. She's helping me, but she doesn't remember clearly about this woman. This woman is named Trey Windsor. And they, CSUN, I graduated from CSUN, they will not help me say where she's at. She would be 88, she's 70, I'm 70, she's 88. They will not help me, okay? I need help.
Yes. Good morning.
The name signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Audit LA, all items including public comment, please.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
Thank you. First of all, about the trees, please say yes. Council District 2 has been bugging for tree trimming for years. Thank you, Mr. McCosker, for joining Mr. Krikorian on that, so I'm going to campaign for you. But anyway, let's get back to the item, I think it's 23 or 22, about conflict of interest with the city attorney. Okay, are you guys cherry picking what ones are a conflict of interest? Because here's the biggest conflict of interest with the city attorney. The city attorney herself, Heidi, for the very first time, went and conducted a misdemeanor hearing, the first time hearing herself, which has never been done. And they are prosecuting somebody for just gently removing like this illegal tarp on a, on the right of way. But at the same time, the city, because it's the church, the cult of Scientology, now they have thorny rose bushes there. This is the city, right, I'm telling you. It's comparison and contrasting why you're cherry picking.
Hold on. Can you please pause the time?
Caught my time. I am saying, because you are asking for a conflict of interest with the city attorney.
So the woman who is swishing in the...
She's fine.
Center, she's holding up a red orange, it's a Bible with a red
Yeah.
Bible. This is your
It's
first
within
moment
the
for
sign
warning. Please do not disrupt the public speaker. So this is, hold on just a second. So this is, you need to speak to the item, which is a conflict waiver for outside counsel, right? So, but everything else that you want to say, that you're speaking to right now, you can speak to during the general. But this is not about conflicts generally, it's about a conflict waiver specific to that outside counsel conflict.
So you can't make comparisons and contrasting, just for clarification. I can't compare and contrast.
Answer the question.
Okay, I don't think Smoke and Scan would like this. What do you think, Smoke and Scan? I really don't think Smoke and Scan would like it. But, okay, so here we go. So anyway, we understand, I made my point, there's a conflict of interest. Also, I want to talk about how CD13 is asking to illuminate the City Hall to celebrate Disability Day. You know what? I'm going to vote no, and I'm here in a chair. If I can't even approach the up there, where they get to speak, where everyone else gets to speak, because I'm disabled and in a chair, then no, don't illuminate the stupid lights for me. Thank you, I don't need it. And also, if the city, thank you, and if the city can't remove, I've been here for how many months asking you to make ADA compliant the planters around L. Ron Hubbard Way and the cult of Scientology. If you can't do that in Council District 13, then don't illuminate the stupid city hall for me. I don't need it or want it. I want to be able to access L. Ron Hubbard Way and Fountain Avenue. That's what I want. I don't care about the stupid lights. I wouldn't go downtown here at night anyway to see it. So I'm tired of it. Like and even with Transgender Day too. You know what the cult of Scientology did? They outed somebody who's transgender, who is a protester, to their family. To whoever. They don't have a right to do that. And then you're going to light up it for a transgender, but you don't care what the cult of Scientology does to protesters. You don't care how they're treated. You know what I want to say? And maybe Smoke and Scan will agree with me this too. Instead of doing the Pledge of Allegiance, do one city under Scientology, because that's what it feels like the city is. You all bow down and kiss the feet of freaking Scientology, and we're done with it. Stop it. Public comment. Guess what? I'm here to talk about the cult of Scientology, a human trafficking organization. Okay, now they're doing Winter Wonderland as a way, they don't even believe in Jesus. They're doing, Winter Wonderland, Christian, Christmas. Okay, and you know what L. Ron Hubbard believed? that Jesus was, and this is in their own OT teaching, number 8, volume 8, that Jesus was an angry pedophile and that L. Ron Hubbard was here to usher in the Antichrist. And they're using then a Christian holiday to recruit people for their human trafficking, senior and child abusing cult. I'm going to say it like it is. There's too much evidence out there. Too many people have come forward talking about how they were treated. I'm sick and tired of you guys not even being able to get them to put planters and going after protesters. Okay, I'll talk about it now. You know, the conflict of interest. The city told them they have to pull up the same roses where this person, where a protester is being, has court case against him. But the city attorney won't because there's a conflict of interest because y'all worship Scientology.
Could we remind us of the name you signed up under the items you'd like to speak to?
Hello, my name is Sister Payasa. So the items I will be speaking on, the first item I'll be speaking on 24, second item I'm speaking on 31, and third item I'll be speaking on 38, and then general public comment, please.
Go ahead, you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the items.
Okay, thank you. So 24 is a violation of the 14th Amendment, which is equal protection, reminder for everybody who doesn't know, and the 4th Amendment, which is unlawful search and seizure. 4118 makes it illegal to use the public right-of-way to lay down, sleep, store, or use, or even maintain, or even placing personal property. So I can't use the public right-of-way for anything then, other than possibly just passing through. Now, as Ms. Audit was speaking, there are organizations like cults, such as the Scientologist Church, which are violating 4118. So why are they not having equal protection? Why are homeless people not having equal protection under the law when these cults are allowed to violate that law? And now, this is not great for women who are fleeing domestic violence, who maybe need to flee and have their belongings somewhere in the right-of-way while they wait for safety or some kind of help. Now, moving on to my next item, please don't interrupt me. Item 31, now, shelter condition. Kevin De Leon dedicated a shelter in his district to his mother. He cut the ribbon to that shelter, and he was very celebrative of that shelter. Now that shelter is, I have experienced ADA non-compliant, extreme violations of ADA non-compliance. Women's feet are bleeding because they are not allowed to use a wheelchair. There are no sanitary pads available. There is no water fountain. We are not allowed to have drinking water in that shelter. We have to ask somebody. And it's a domestic violence emergency shelter. So as somebody who fled domestic violence, I don't want to ask someone for a glass of water. I want to be able to have a working water fountain. There's also a sign that says I can't poop in the bathroom. Now, for item 38, we're going to talk about special recognition of Transgender Day of Remembrance. When I was 18, I came out as a bisexual, queer woman. I was thrown out on the street by my unapproving and abusive family, and I became a runaway homeless youth at 18. I was already a runaway homeless youth at 17, 16, 15. However, once you turn 18, things do change. That game does get a lot more deadly. So when it comes to Transgender Day of Remembrance, I hope that you consider 4118, and I hope that you consider the ADA non-compliance, because you do have somebody who is a queer woman who experienced transgender. I took testosterone for 8 years. I experienced transgender healthcare, and I have a lot to say about that as well. So I do hope that you consider the homeless transgender people who are suffering. Now, for my general public comment. Thank you. The secret place of the Most High. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God.
This is general public comment, and we've gone through it
Surely He
before.
shall deliver thee
You
from
need
the
to
snare
tie
of the
yourself
fowler,
under the
and
subject
from
matter
the
jurisdiction of the city. So, this is your last opportunity. Please connect to something to the subject matter jurisdiction of the city.
Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night,
So,
nor for the arrow
we
that
ask you
flies by
nicely
day,
to connect
nor
it to
for the
something.
pestilence that
Your
walketh
time
in
has
the
expired.
darkness, Because of the destruction and wasted at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side.
We need to move on to the next
And
speaker.
10,000 at thy
You
right
forfeited
hand.
your speaking
But it
time. I
shall
want
not
you to
come
comply
near
with the
thee.
rules.
Only with thine
So,
eyes shall thou behold.
speaking for Lord already,
The wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall
So,
no evil
Mr.
befall
President,
thee.
this speaker has been warned already and is still in violation of the request. She is eligible for removal pursuant to.
Amen. Woo. Awesome. Awesome. That's all right. She made her point. Okay, got it broken for her. She's such a sweet person.
Protection from the shithole mayor you have that's killing us. Stop!
So, Mr. Chairman, I'm gonna need you to specify which item you're speaking to. I honestly can't tell which item it is.
What was that? Pumpkin?
Item are you speaking to?
All items and numbers in public comment.
Please identify it because you seem to be bouncing around. I honestly can't track which
You were
item.
talking to Dusty, Dusty, now you're talking to me. What's the issue here, sir? What is the issue? I'm about to continue. Thank you. Communication with the city engineer, final map, fuck the map. 43, chief legislative, analyst report, fuck the analyst, and fuck dumb Biden Hunter, for the record. Item 44, in CD6, who's that? The Board of Airport Commissioners, stop bringing the fucking fentanyl and drugs to the LAX airport. It's not yours, it's mine.
So,
It's always been mine, yes it
your
is.
last warning, please stick to the agenda. I'm gonna move you to general public comment.
Hey, Danny.
I'm a 44. Shut up, don't speak, I'm speaking.
44 does not deal with LAX, so can you please move to general public comment? You've been asked politely
I got
to stick
10
to the
seconds.
agenda.
10 seconds.
You have 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
Non-agenda public comment, 42 USC 1983. We got a new DA. Is he gonna indict Bryce? Is he gonna put Bryce behind the black bars for a bigamy relationship between two fucking wives and he stole the money from the taxpayers? Are we gonna put up with this shit? Monica, or is it Moana number 2 cow? Because we're tired of our public safety and politics fucking us in the ass. That's right. We're tired of it. I look at Padilla, I look at Park, and I feel like a piece of shit around them because it's so glamorous and they're show off attire. Look at over there, Mommy Obesity. She's beautiful. And stop discriminating against fat fucking people out there. 42
Speak to your time.
Fuck you.
Next speaker.
Yes.
Good morning. You have 3 minutes for the items. That's 1 minute for general public comment. Please do it. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, good deal, fire. He's an ambulance chaser. Okay, now we get to 44. The amount of Padilla.
Oh, listen at your own risk. I forgot.
Yes. Let's turn the camera over to Mel to see if she's still wiping her nose with that perpetual cold she has every year. And we look at Van Nuys Airport, a complete total piece of fucking shit. They should tear it down. It has a golf course next to it that's tagged. Because of a known Padilla, you can't hit a ball without finding it in the tagging of the wall. Right, Nelda? That's right. Now we have Richard Week. What's that? You know, disability. Oh, that's right. No, like you, asshole. What? Well, I mean like that, I'm sorry. So, as we know, we honor the retarded, the mentally disturbed. You know, the voters of Los Angeles County, continuing their good work. Yes, how the fuck can you be disabled and not re-elect George Gascon as DA? I just can't understand it. So we're going to have to cancel the item this year because apparently the voters of LA County are all a bunch of fucking Republicans. Yes, what a surprise. And then we have the Transgender Remembrance Week. Yes, we're going to remember all of those people who have a penis but wear a skirt aren't here anymore. And of course, this is Tracy Park's favorite holiday, I have videos of her dancing underneath a rainbow. Yes. Tracy, would you like to come out today? Tracy? It would be so nice if you would. It would really help all of us. No, you don't want to. Okay, then fuck you. So now we get to number one. Number one, our protest. Yes, I protest everything involving Paul Martin Krikorian. I mean, has anybody in the river ever been born with a head that looks like the shape of a dickhead? I can think of one person. What a complete, total, disgusting asshole. And then we have number two, KKK, Katie the Cup Yaroslavsky, KFC, on Citrus Avenue in Wilshire. It's a very nice area, by the way. Too bad you out there on the TV can't afford it. You have to live in the non-pretty people areas. You can only drive through the pretty people areas. That's the way Pop Love and Love wants it. That's why he's changing CD3 to become gentrified. Now, for a public comment, we have to get Kevin to shave off that beard. How are you supposed to go to job interviews looking like a derelict? You're gonna shave that beard off and wear a decent suit and tie because you're unemployed. You're gonna have to collect unemployment, EBT, and then how are you gonna pay the mortgage? Where are you gonna steal the money now? I mean, you have to be an elected official to steal the money. That's what the Supreme Court said. And then remember, December the 5th, everybody, Colin DeMille Price Jr. returns back to court. Continuous prosecution. Let's get him again. Yes, that's right. So he hasn't given anybody up yet. You know what that means, people, with the change of administration? They might put the White House on charges to put the pressure to squeeze and to talk about everybody else. Finally, I want to wish everybody a good fuck you Christmas. Yes, fuck all of you.
Next speaker.
Fix the microphone, please. We couldn't hear. Fix the microphone, please. You can't hear. You turned it off on somebody and you didn't turn it back on. Sorry to interrupt. The microphone's not working.
Defender Vance.
Welcome. Which item would you like to speak to?
Just public comment.
Why don't you say 1 minute? Go ahead.
So the officer, when I came in here, said that the last time I was talking about the two girls that escaped from the cult of Scientology, and the police brought back to the cult of Scientology, that I was making some type of criminal threat. That's a felony. I actually did 6 days, and it was a DA reject. So first off, speaking about kids being escaping from Scientology is not a fucking criminal threat. You fucking idiots. That's not a fucking criminal threat. Second, there's armed fucking guards at the Church of Scientology. It's a fucking cult, or I keep calling it a fucking church. How the fuck is there a cult going on right now? I've been at gunpoint 3 fucking times at that fucking intersection. They keep fucking shut down. And there's 250 fucking planters out there to stop me from coming about the 2 fucking girls that try to escape out of the cult of Scientology. Wake the fuck up. That's not a fucking criminal threat. Go fuck yourselves.
Yes! Woo!
Go puppet, what do you want to be heard on?
I want to hear it. No, I'm going to go over there. No, I'm just here to listen. Go.
This is my first meeting. I'll talk about item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Viewer discretion advised.
Yeah.
Right, you have 2 minutes, go ahead.
Plus the general comment bucket.
All right, 3, get started, please.
Yes, because I know you're in a hurry in that party dress. Well, we have number 2, Sam Buckethead McCosker. But he's been so nice to all of us, we're going to support his item. Isn't that great? So now we have number 4, the airport commissioners. Yes, we only consider one thing about the airport. Fuck the airport. We don't need a fucking airport. We need to sell the airport. Right, Timmy? We can get a lot of money for that airport.
After they shut down the Union 76 in your district.
They're not gonna have anything to worry about anyway. Our economy's dead. Costs $11 for a fucking 12-ounce Coke over there. Fuck the goddamn airport. I can't afford nothing over there anyway. Not even Tracy, before she got here, could afford to go here. She was going to Burbank. And then we have the Board of Airport Commissioners and American Airlines reimbursement agreement. What? What did you fuck American Airlines out of now? What is this? You're stealing from a major airline? A power redundancy? High pressure fire water loops? What is this? It sounds to me like somebody wants to start a fire for an insurance claim. Well, you know what I have to do now since the election there, Price? Donald Trump. Yes, Mr. Trump, item 5 and item 6. Go on, buddy. All right, there you go. And then I'm gonna call Mr. Patel. You forced me. And then, of course, we have other shit here. I mean, this agenda, it reminds me of just going and looking at a toilet when you're done. It's the same thing. 15, it's all a buckethead stuff. But we're gonna leave him alone because he's been playing nice with both of them, right? Yes. And then, of course, now,
He's been
we
nice.
get to the general comment, and apparently one of your council members today had a confession to make, which is good. Confessions are always good.
I was a high school dropout and was on probation as a junior. And like that, it was one of those kids that
Really not gonna be playing media. Do you have comments of your
Well,
own
I
to give,
mean-
Mr. Puppet?
Well, I mean, ma'am, you know, you're not letting me establish the facts here. You apparently have a member of your panel voting that was apparently a dropout on probation. That I'm trying to figure out what was he on probation for? Let's see here, arson, robbery. Come on here, see, he's remaining silent. Now that's why I'm doing this. See, Mr. Price, look what Hugo just did. He used his right to remain silent. That's what you didn't do. That's why you're going to prison.
All right, thank you, Mr.
Yes,
Puppet.
I love those
Tracy
items.
Mandingo?
Thank you so much.
All right, good morning. I would like to speak on everything.
Okay, 3 minutes, go ahead.
For the item number 1, it's about a project, labor agreement. I'm here, in support of this item. At the same time, I want to express several of my concerns. The reason why I'm supporting this agreement is every time we talk about labor agreement, as a low-income labor, as a homeless labor myself, I would love to have a huge salary increase. I want $100 per hour, $200 per hour, no problem. Everybody loves that. However, when we have an incompetent city council member who managed the budget, when the city of LA currently have a $500 million budget deficit, how are you able to afford to give those luxury increase of labor agreement? So that's my concern. So before you give a raise, you have to make sure, you have to ask yourself, do you have the money to afford this labor agreement increase? So I couldn't figure out the math right there. Obviously, all of you are mathematicians. Number 2 is about the Los Angeles Fire Department inspection oversight, public safety measures, specifically about a Rancho LPG facility. I'm here to inform all of the LAFD official that when you are having limited amount of bathroom, that is a really a safety concern. That's really a safety issue. Because many times when I go to somewhere place, I cannot access to a toilet. I just have to do my business on the sidewalk, and I always end up under the arrest of our LAPD officer. But why is that my fault when you are not building enough toilet? So when you are not building enough toilet, I have no choice doing that on the street. But why I always end up in jail if you are not building enough toilet? Why is that my fault? Number 3, general public comment. This is a tourism travel committee, and then right now, since LA City become, they call it a sanctuary city or whatever, that meaning millions of illegal will come to the city of LA. So when you are having a city of 500 million budget deficit, So when you are owning someone $500 million, and then right now you need another 500 million to support all of the millions of illegal coming into the city. So I want to know, the city of LA, do you want to attract more tourists all over the world? Or do you only want to make sure every single illegal come to LA, and then you provide all of the free housing, free food, free medical care, and then free, everything. So I'm just really completely lost that this is a trade travel commission or if this is the illegal immigration commission.
Okay, Audit LA, you're up next.
Oh, my turn? They always have me go up here. All right, sorry, I'm like, all right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm waiting for the city attorney. I know you'd be calling me off topic. Now, does that include my public comment time, or is that separate?
What would you like to be heard on? You have 2 minutes for
Everything.
all items and 1 on general public.
Okay, so when it hits 1, then that's my public comment time? All right, thank you. All right, when it comes to the airports, I'm like, I want to make sure that, I want people to come in the airports, because I'm going to bring in every person in a chair on these airports, and guess where we're going to go? L. Ron Hubbard Way, and we're going to take Access paratransits and buses, and we're going to try to get off on L. Ron Hubbard Way and Fountain to see if we can all get off, right? But are we going to be able to get off, Mr. Hugo? We're not going to be able to get off. So you're going to have all these people in the, in their, in wheelchairs stuck in their vehicles because we can't disembark, because the city, even though will not force the cult of Scientology to remove these planters. It's an embarrassment. And it's unfair, and so I'm asking you to your face, please remove them. When it comes to the fire department, there are heroes, right? I mean, I love the fire department, mad respect to them. But they've been allowing them to get away with, the same cult of Scientology, by the way, to allow them to disobey their fire lane orders. They're ordered to have a 20-foot open fire lane. And for some reason, the fire department's like, well, it's only optional. If if you're Scientology, it's optional. Everyone else has to abide by the laws, but not them. And we want the fire lane open. These are like simple asks. It's like, ADA access, right? And a fire lane open. It's simple ask. And so, Mr. Hugo, I'm going to keep asking you, please, 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 please. I know Mr. McCosker wants it done. I know. And if it was 15, it would be done by now. That's why I'm going to be working on his campaign, re-election. So far, it's just him. Miss PT is getting better, but, Mr. McCosker, he won me over. He is it. When it comes to, I don't even know what else I'm talking about, except for, okay, I'll just go to my public. All right, thank you. All right, a little bit about the travel thing. When it comes to human trafficking can seem voluntary. Okay, you can bring people, say if you're the cult of Scientology and you could go to a foreign country and say, it's okay if it's in my public comment, come to America, we're going to help you, we're going to we're going to give you an R1 visa or whatever visa you want. We bring you here, we're going to promise you the world. And then guess what? You end up on their second floor of the blue building in their RPF with there's no windows that you can see through because it's their own prison system. It's a slave labor system. And they have slave labor because they're only paid $50 a week for 110 hours a week because it's a religious, organization. But once they work on public streets, which they do, L. Ron Hubbard is still public, that's slave labor, okay? If they want to, make slave wages working inside, but they probably don't. It's called human trafficking. So you can sign up to be trafficked, and not realize until later that, hey, I was trafficked. And then they hold your documents, which they do. There's enough evidence of this. There's enough proof. There's enough people that have come forward. So remember that human trafficking can be voluntary at first, and you can't always leave once it happens. Thank you, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, since you all get a nice long vacation.
You're up next.
Oh. I definitely,
Would you like to be heard on today, Mr. Hubbard?
viewer discretion.
I don't want to be heard. I want to speak on items all and non-agenda public
All right,
comment.
3 minutes, starting now.
Mr. Attorney over there is very concerned about the uninsured safe working conditions. I used to work for this company for 18 fucking years and they didn't give me a fire notice. I says, where's my fucking notice of being fired? And the motherfucker never told me after 7 fucking years after I investigated. So, yeah, I'm very concerned about my rations, you know? That 401k shit and that fucking bullshit retirement. Because if not, sooner or later I'm gonna put a fucking gun to my head and kill myself for this shit. It don't make no sense. A lot of people deserve a fair working condition, and that's one of them, Mr. Price. Now, if I knew how to fuck 2 women at one time, I'd be doing what you're doing and turn Muslim. But I'm not. And then I go to number 4, regarding the goddamn airport and the fire department. You need to clean up under those my public right of way, my path to travel for access. They are no fucking richer than the Mormons that let you fuck multiple women and have multiple families like Mr. Kern Price. Move those fire hydrants, those pedestrian hazards, and get the goddamn fire department to issue a citation for your fucking bullshit, you cunt.
Thank you for bringing up Scientology. Thanks.
Staff is trying to get money for staff. 2.4 million denied staff.
But yesterday, I have to give him props. He did come yesterday. Oh, sorry. Okay, guys.
Korean seconded it. Alright, Korea. Peace in South Korea. I mean, they declared martial law in South Korea. What the threats with Buster's King? I think that, like, she got a correct, I guess, or maybe she fell. But it was just
It's crazy that we found him there.
我承认我自卑，我真的很怕累。每到黑夜来临的时候，我总很狼狈。我彻夜在买醉，
maybe she's gonna get like at least 100K. She got mad at me when I joked, right? That like she's gonna lose her job because she is she got voted out of office.
我慢慢的体会，时间它会让我遇见我心中的玫瑰。要等到时间对，等大雁向南飞，我挽着我的玫瑰不让
He's enjoying the music, little smiles on his way out. Like, I knew the guys were playing for fun. Some video, California State Senate, truck ran for the U.S. Senate, lost with and then these tapes got leaked. What really weird is weird. And he's at odds with me over where these tapes are from.
Number 3.
No, they never listen. I mean, I wouldn't listen to this guy either. So I just wanted to just talk over him because he's not actually saying anything. But like, it's kind of like, this is why like, his camera behaved differently. We need to get one of those mics so we can saying or chat. I mean, the crazy part is they don't even show it. And like, mind you, these guys make like $220,000 a year to come 3 days a week for 3 hours. It's like 9 hours of work. Like actual seat time here, and then like one of the community cycles work. So like really like total seat time is maybe 15 to 20 hours out of those weekly. And I think they can show for that. But it kind of makes you go like, what are they doing the rest of the time? What are they doing? I must have been
some sort of a illegal immigration right here.
yeah, it's just totally great. I mean, KDL dreams about
Currently having a $500 million budget deficit.
half
So
the
when
cities
you
are
are having
basically
$500 million budget deficit,
his
how
political
are
party
you
is
going
basically
to
growing.
afford to
He's
provide
having a hard
free
time
housing, free food, free jobs, free healthcare, free LAPD to all the millions of illegal residents in the city of
Yeah, maybe
LA?
write a book.
So,
I don't know. I don't think anybody was buying it.
provide those illegal
I'm going to
services.
sit for an LA
You have to ask yourself, do you have enough money for it?
Because
So
you
the
can't
last
come
time
out
I
with
checked, you are down
newspapers.
500 million.
Got it, but you
So,
don't want to be.
I don't know
It
if
takes some
anyone,
labor.
any
It's
illegal
like-
coming into the city of LA. I want to make sure every single person who works at my job, I check ID at a security gate. I want to make sure whoever works in our company, I will be a border patrol in our company. You have no idea, we'll never let you in.
Excuse me?
The CIA.
The prison parties are literally.
Three in shrimp, the man who just spoke, says he's being accosted and he's being discriminated against. I believe him. What I'm talking about is the newest book by Patricia Cornwell called Quantum. Do you know I went to a lot of reading Michio Kaku to find out what quantum means. And in here, she says Neil Bohr comment. If you don't know what quantum is, you're pretty shocked that anyone who is not shocked by quantum theory has not understood it. Anyway, this is the book she's popularizing things that are concepts that are very hard to understand for the rest of us. You know, Dr. Duncan was alive today. He can tell me that he believes everything she says. However, he is glad. It is great. I know it's probably worried about what they're saying, but he wanted.
Chris, I did you wrong. That's laser. This is laser lady. Hi, Audit LA, public comment and all agenda items. Good morning. Thank you, sir. First one, I'm wondering why the first three, like why Council District 14 needs 3 new liquor licenses. Are they depressed? I don't know, like what's going on over there that we need 3 new ones? So I'm gonna say no, but I do give a shout out to Kevin De Leon, who saved the day yesterday because you would not have had quorum. So I thank him for that. So whoever, Ms. Padilla didn't show up and somebody else didn't show up. Okay, I know, I'm back on track. Also Council District 14 with the new, funding the money for the new people coming in. I'm gonna say no to that because I think she should have to pay her salary to her workers until she proves that she's willing to work for the people. Now, Smoke and Scan, I would like to know what Smoke and Scan thinks about that. I'm thinking Smoke and Scan, I may be wrong. If he says I'm wrong, I will accept what Smoke and Scan says I'm wrong. But I think that all y'all coming in should have to prove that you are doing the job for the people, like removing planters that are not ADA compliant, stuff like that, before we pay your staff. Otherwise, you get your salary, you pay your own staff if you're gonna be lazy. Except for Mr. McCosker, because you know what, I know he wants those planters moved, and I appreciate that. And I know you got my back. I know he's putting it in, I know you are. I just believe that with all my heart. And thank you, Ms. Padilla. Ms. Padilla's not listening. Ms. Padilla, you were doing so good, Ms. Padilla. She's backtracking. She owes me an apology now because she's not listening to me. And Ms. Rahman still owes me an apology if she's here as well. But when it comes to the water reclamation stuff, like I'm all for you guys fixing our horrible water. I wouldn't drink our water if you basically paid me. I use the bottled stuff. And Smoke and Scan, what do? Do you use the tap water or do you use bottled water? I'm curious to know. I'll catch it on the replay crew. But you guys are making things like Disney-esque, okay? You're doing it so overboard, even though we have an underboard budget. Why don't you get money from outside sources to pay for this stuff? I mean, that would be outstanding. That's what LAPD does, right? They have people funnel money through foundations. We have no idea who they are. And then they get what they want, right? But I'm just saying, so the city should do the same thing on the water reclamation one. They should get outside sources to help fund this stuff if they're gonna make it Disney-esque. It's on there, you can keep looking. I don't know, all the stuff with the city attorney stuff, I kind of think that you have a conflict of interest, and I don't think you can rule against me when it comes to city attorney stuff, because I think you work for her, you're her employee, so I don't know, it's a conflict of interest. So I kind of want like a cure and correct from yesterday, you ruling me that I was off topic. But with all this city stuff, needing all these outside sources to audit cases and stuff, why is that? Why are there so many cases? Why does this case need a certain auditor? I would like to know. Okay, but general public comment. Does anyone have a time when the non-ADA planters will be removed from the Cult of Scientology's, surrounding complex? And can I, as a person of the ADA community, can I do self-help at this point? Because you guys had since June to remove these planters. And Ms. Padilla, Ms. Padilla, you got to do better with listening. You're going to owe me another apology. You're doing so good. She was doing so good. I was so proud of her, but, and she didn't show up yesterday. I heard she wanted to get back to the Valley. But Mr. De Leon, in all fairness, he showed up when he didn't have to. He did save the day. I'll give him that. Now, Mr. Price said that he was going to look into this planter thing, but he said there's still no goals. I mean, that he hasn't done it yet. I swear Mr. McCosker wants to, but we need Hugo to do it. It's Hugo's area. If Scientology was, we're in Mr. McCosker's area, those planters would be gone. I have zero doubt. I know it for sure. Oh, guys, watch at your own risk.
Rescue the vendors, I asked for a firearm and a firearm ammunition. But all I got was a goddamn clock when I was simply asking for a clock. But now that I'm representing the GOP, the company ordinance for November 18th, that sucks. I represent the Second Amendment so you can defend yourselves from these rotten criminal motherfuckers. And then, Mr. Grove sucks like this one, and I'm talking about this one in particular because the funding of the staffing costs that I'm pulling out of my secret Santa hat. Big one like this one.
Oh, man.
For this reason, and I say the cost of District 14 is a good one. It's a good thing. You've got to fund all your council staff. They need to know what kind of big one we are in CB14. Without this big one, the motion by DeLeon and Mr. Harris Dawson, choking on my monkey, is that the general city purpose fund is that worth it. You got the money, spend the money. If you got a dick, don't act like a dick. But be one and support Kevin DeLeon and use the money for your staff. It's an excellent idea, folks. It's the most common idea that even I, when I become the mayor of the fucking governor of this state, I'm gonna make changes. Thank you, Pumpkin. I speak. Yeah, I'm talking about what we're going to communicate today regarding the personnel immigration enforcement, which is ice, baby. Like that. See, we need consideration about this so-called sanctuary city. That jackass moron Biden had the borders open, making us believe that he's going to pardon you. But instead, what did he do? He fucked up California and fucked up his state. That's why I say support the justice of Trump. More ice, more drugs, and more Title 25. Now, as far as my general public comment, all these policies suck a dick like this one. All these policies, even the budget of Los Angeles sucks a dick like this one. We can't be a sanctuary city and suck a big one like this. We need to support legal immigration. We need to fund legal immigration and not this big one that sucks a dick. And Number Price, you live in an immigrant neighborhood with a little and a little beach around your neighborhood. Well, I'm telling you, Mr. Price, I feel sympathy for you when you go to court tomorrow. And you have to tell the judge the reason why you stole from the public, you stole from these immigrants. You have 2 wives and you see money to give them insurance. Now who got fucked? Trump!
Next speaker, please. Yes, thank you, Royce. So let's get to item 24. Let's see, where's Matzo Unesis and Stalin? Are you gonna stop number 24? Yes, Kevin's gonna raise the office holder accounts of CD14 as $1 elected. Let's give it up.
Kevin!
Fuck yeah, it was my idea. It was my idea. I think we'll run it. That's right, yes. Yes, it was his idea. So when Isabel Gerardo gets in there, the office holder account normally has about $3 million in it. It's gonna have about 44 cents. That'll be enough for her to buy 1/10 of a condo. That's all that she's gonna be able to buy. Fuck Isabel Gerardo and fuck the LAPD too. Now we get to the liquor licenses. And again, Kevin Daily notice for sale till Friday, but the sale ends at midnight Friday. That's right, congratulations, you will liquor license. Over, personal private shore. Number 2, South County. If you're going to get it 10,000. If you're going to get it 1,000. If you're going to get it 12,500 to one ride. Number 2, you want a liquor license. 811 West Virginia Boulevard. Let's go.
See, Bryce, this is the way we sell the council office, brother.
Number 3, $7,400 is a winner. You get a 1201 South Oak Street, a liquor license in perpetuity. Thank you very much. We'll give it back to you, Papa. Thank you. And remember, that's what we want here. We want all of the council offices to be openly for sale. We don't want any more campaign donations. We want open, honest fraud here in the neighborhood. Just about it. How about that, Mr. City Attorney? I mean, I can go to any item you want. Why don't you pick the next item and I'll speak on it? Let's try that. Well, what's that? It's like Kevin, what do you hear, Kevin? Well, Kevin, we told you to give your item to speak up, number 25. That's right, everybody. Say, your request's gonna go to prison. Tomorrow they're gonna set his trial date. They're gearing up charges on his wife right here because he doesn't know how to sell his office. I want every council member here to sell their office openly and transparently, so we can go online and put our bids in it and buy our council members. I'm tired of campaign donations. I'm tired of fucking voting. I'm tired of the mailboxes with the lie. I'm tired of the bullshit. You know, I'm fucking tired of it. I want to fucking openly be able to buy my own council member. So make it happen, Mr. President. Let me go online and let me own one of these 15 seats. I'm willing to buy it. How about it, everybody?
Yeah. They need the NASCAR jackets, you know, with the, who funds them.
So, before you begin, Mr. Herman, you know the rules. Please do not disrupt this meeting. This is your first and only formal warning. We want for the items and one general public comment. Please begin with the items.
Mike Greenspan, UCLA football sucks dick like this. All items and general public comment. Now, let's sing. Let's go right now. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Kevin Daly. Oh, yes, I should have 950,000. Now, who who's in charge of this budget? I mean, say this is so, Chairman, so. You've been in on every budget since 1986. Say it's not so. But look at her figures. We're talking about her six-figure salary.
Dude, he's the only one.
Probably a third of this group.
He's the only good one.
Santa just given her the Daily O on the nice one. Oh,
He's the only one I like.
Bye-bye. Well, now let's go to liquor stores. Yes, that's the last thing we need in LA. You know, folks, this is special legislation for the fish eaters. You fish eaters drink way too much. You get drunk and you eat fish, and since I was 7 years old, you tried to shove that pig of your false doctrines down my throat. Well, we teach a new word. It's called temperance. Control your drinking. And MBHJA. Do what you get, so we don't have a bunch of drunken, wetbacks getting drunk and passing out on the street. How about that if you come right in the neighborhood? So we can be a cleaner neighborhood. Now, as far as this, yes, folks, the good old piggy.
Can you start talking? Hold on, just to the extent your time is paused, don't worry. Mr. Herman, I just got done warning you, do not disrupt public comment. I can't hear what Mr. Greenspan's saying. Mr. President, because Mr. Herman's been warned, he is eligible for removal. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
Bro, for what? You fucking sitting on my fucking lap, you motherfucker! He's sitting on my fucking lap! Don't fucking touch me!
Sergeants, please escort Mr. Herman and our current speaker from the
Fuck you!
disruptive
I didn't do shit! He has no video of this fucking faggot who's touching me! Don't fucking touch me! What the fuck's wrong with you, you gay? Get your fucking hands off me! Don't do it! Don't fucking do it, bro! You fucking touching me! Don't fucking touch me at my fucking house! Do you understand? I told the sergeant of arms, he's fucking touching me! No! Don't touch me! Don't
Where?
fucking touch me!
Over here?
You're excused from the meeting.
I'm fucking leaving, you fucking bastard!
Oh, back that way? Okay. He was being assaulted, man. Like that would
Fucking touching me, you fucking...
that would trigger me if
Set on
that.
my fucking head, you fucking faggot!
His dog's fine. Stop.
Fuck you, asshole! God bless Trump! 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 Fucking asshole!
But they should kick the guy that's touching him out. Aren't they going to get rid of the guy touching him?
I don't know because
I mean, but if he's saying he's touching him, why wouldn't they remove him? You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
They need to remove the guy that's touching him.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna go have a conversation with Grotto. Even though what happens like in these cases, even though that guy may have like done
Broke them. Yeah. I mean, like.
disrupted by his reaction.
I can't. Okay. He said he did. I mean, that's like, I would be terrified as a woman, you know, like if that was happening to me.
Then your 8,500 Los Angeles Police Department, please, and march it down, march it in the desert, put you in a prison camp.
Yeah, Dusty's got to help him out. I'm going to go.
Troops take over, and they will enforce the law. Hey, they had to get over in Phoenix City, Alabama, way back in the 50s.
That dude needs to be arrested if he's touching him. No one has a right. That's unwanted touching.
Corruption. I don't care. Now, what else do we have on here? Oh, there's something from the environmental Jack Davies district, number 20.
Who was touching him with that guy?
She should do her job. She always missed committee meetings and everything else, getting a big fat paycheck for doing nothing but playing with
Yeah, the pup helps him. I mean, I know.
Now, we have a few things.
I totally disagree. I do not support the use of that.
What those new sections go by is to go through public comment. We had an
I agree, Karen.
in 2021. It involves the DO, the nurse,
People are saying hi, Zach. He's like doing good. He got in. His credentials worked. How do you get credentials? Like how do you just join? It has to be written. Huh? Wow. So yeah, he got in. They're like they opened up the door for him.
It's not the same as
See, I want to get that one because I'm always at the lines a few times.
But I'm gonna try again.
I think mine would.
And then I think shuffling is easier to get, but it's not.
Fire's the easiest. I'm on fire.
Yeah.
You just have to basically self-identify as press.
Yeah, and I think it's good to who it is at, but to have like objective and like readiness, you know. I mean, you see, I put out.
Yeah, no, you do. I mean, I appreciate a lot of your. I didn't have to do writing. So it's the press club, right? Is the credentialing agent the press club?
That's the LA Press Club, Los Angeles Press Club.
I need to find out how to do it and do it.
And